Recording? Yes. Hi Sylvia. I decided to record a video instead of writing a mail because it's more easy to me since I don't have much time to sit in front of the PC and write a letter. But since many days ago, I have wanted to do this video for you and show you my store, my bake shop. Well, this is it. As you can see, this big place. Well, let's speak for me. This is where the cakes are gonna be made. Um, there is our sink, tap water with recently installed hot water, um, fire to make some preparations. Here gonna be store some things. This is our refrigerator. This is not even open yet. Um, this is where we are gonna store some things. I don't know what I call it. Um, Estante. Esa es la palabra para mí. Es un estante. Here, there, another one of those. We're gonna take a look to the house. I really want to show you the house. Um, this is well, as I told you before. Actually, I don't remember if I told you. I actually told you, but that letter never really getting to you because I don't know if you remember, but I read you a big letter and it was never sent. That was so frustrating because I really wanted to tell you how sorry I felt for what you've been through. It is very sad for me to know that terrible thing happened. I I lost my father when I was 7. I know what it is to lose someone you love, and I'm I'm really sorry for what happened to you. And what I told you in that letter was that every minute of life counts. Everything counts. Everything, even the small things. I think that the small things are what count the most because when you share a moment, when you share a coffee, when you share a lunch, or even when you and the one you love is sitting right next to you watching a movie, even that is so great. Those little moments are life. And as you told me, the things that you share were so many. You had a very fulfilling life, and I'm really sure that you're gonna be happy when you remember him, when you remember Christian. That's the way I feel. I think that we should remember people positively because that is the mark that they leave us in our hearts. Despite the fact that I feel sorry for your loss, I also I also feel happy for you because of what you live. You live so beautiful moments with him and you had a great life with him. It is time to moving on and it is time to let life be what it is. Just a bunch of moments with people you love. And that is what I wanted to tell you. I'm sorry that this message didn't get to you before, but it is never too late to say someone you love that you love them. And despite that we have never met before, I really like you and I really want you to be happy. Um, that's what I have to say about it. In a few hours, I'm gonna meet with my mom because she has been helping me with all this stuff to clean all this big house that was a restaurant before, and it was in a very bad shape. Yeah, I can tell you that. It wasn't clean enough. Just put it that way. This is the I don't know, sales room. I don't know if that's a word. I work for a company buying expensive things, and I don't even have the experience and the vocabulary to say the things that I want. And I couldn't be more pleased that that job ended. Actually, I stopped working in that imports export thing in SBO, like I don't know, like 2 or more years ago. Then I had another job in SBO, which was fraud control. You know, trying to avoid people to stealing water. I know that is crazy sound in Austria because in many countries that office don't even exist because nobody steals water, right? I mean, who goes away stealing water? That's crazy. Well, here in Chile, that is a subject because some people, and I'm not talking about only residential ones, some industries, um, commercial places, stadiums, they illegally connect to the water net and they steal water. Unbelievable, right? Well, they do it. So my job was to stop that. Just figuring out the data, the numbers, and figures, and trying to project that to forecast what is going to be the demand of the water. And well, I did it. It actually turned out pretty well. Actually, I did some pretty good numbers. Although the stressing part was that everybody hates you because you're gonna tell anyone that you found them stealing water. Well, that in Chile is bad looking, to say the least. um, and well, um, that was a year ago. Actually, I can't believe it. This March 8th, this past March 8th, was a year, a whole year since I was fired from my job. And I was so determined to find another job that I forgot having fun. Well, in some time around September and October of the last year, I decided to stop looking for a job and make a new one out of nothing. And suddenly, because life is life, this house came along and I had the chance to rent it. And I did. But it has been a lot of work and effort to adapt it for a bakery shop. As I told you before, it was a restaurant, yeah, right? It has two bathrooms, one for ladies, one for guys, and just one kitchen where everything was going on. And actually, the place that you're looking at, well, this is um, the store. This is well, all this furniture that you can see here is done by these hands. I've done it all this by myself and my father-in-law. Well, uh, I'm the one with the brains. I think so, and he's the one with the skills. Well, here's the main entrance. It's closed, and as you can see, it has a very advanced security system with this metal bar. Well, this is to prevent some really bad things to happen, like getting robbed, which happened. Yes, in December 10th of the last year, a few. Actually, I feel the confidence to talk with you. Um, some motherfuckers got into this place and steal a lot of things valued in I don't know like $1,000. Uh, it was awful to me because I've always struggled to have the money, and now this guy's steal that. That was awful. I mean, the worst thing, one of the worst thing that can happen when you are trying to open a business. Um, but I think this metal bar is zombie proof. I mean, this is really hard, and I hope nobody else get in. Well, despite this is the main entrance, when the business is closed, this is gonna be always. Um, well, these are the for the cakes and bakery and all the good things. Um, all the uh, products based on milk, like I don't know, cheese and stuff like that. Here gonna be the meat. I mean, not meat, bacon and all that kind of stuff. Actually, here's our meat slicer. Yeah, meat slicer. Cool, huh? And this furniture right here, well, I made it too, is for the bread that I'm gonna make. This is for beverages, and that is for um, ice creams and stuff like that. Very popular here in Chile. Next, with the tour, uh, well, I have to tell you, this is really a mess. This is a mess. Look at this, full of tools and look at that gas. You know what? Bathrooms. One for guys, one for ladies. This is where all the magic is going to be. This is the bake room. Is that the word? I don't know. Here are our three main ovens. Our sink. This is where you put the dough uh, multiple times to get it right, and then you cut it into the little pieces that are going to be the bread. This is where you mix the dough. Uh, well, if you are wondering why there's no window here, it was. There was a window here. But when I tried to close this thing, it broke in my face. Yes. Um, Nothing happened, fortunately. Uh, but I had to buy another glass, and I can't figure out how to put it because this thing comes in the middle, and I have to solve that before the sanity lady comes here. Sanitation lady. Did I say sanity? Sanitation lady. Um, this is our main table where all the things are going to happen. I'm gonna make the bread here.